What's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome to Riley's World, Ultimate Soccer Hub, where jaw dropping goals to expert tips and breakdowns. We cover everything. The beautiful game of Lapa. Y'all know that, right? That is it. That is it. Yeah, man. Whether you're here to learn, cheer, or get inspired, you're in the right place. Kick off your football journey with us. Yes, sir. Kick off the football journey with us. Riley's World. We do it. We do it all. We talk the damn thing them. We're not bias much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kick off the journey with us. And don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. Big up on the damn self. Big up on the damn self. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's very good to have you guys here. You know what I mean? Toxic in the building. What's going on, Toxic? How are you feeling, brother? How you feeling? It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough. Whatever being an Arsenal fan, you know what I mean? Arsenal stress we out, but we still love the team. You get me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't understand what's going on with some of these situations in terms of links and all of it. You know what I mean? The links here, we link to this person, then we understand so we can't get him. We link to that person, and we understand so he's not available. We link to that person, and we understand so guess what? Somebody else take him away. Woo! Yes. We gotta do us and figure out what is best for us. You know what I mean? There are certain situations going around about the Vinny Jr. Links. You know what I mean? That he turned on Arsenal and he will stay at Real Madrid. Sky Sport was reporting that news. Sky Sport didn't break this news, you know. To be honest with the people, and this is how I'm going to do this. I'm keeping my hopes up just the same because Sky Sports didn't break this news, and because Sky Sports didn't break this news, Sky Sports can't break it apart for me. You know what I mean? If this news is going to be break apart, it has to be done by a source. You know what I mean? That's out there every day that I'm listening to. You know what I mean? I kind of value the information with them have. You get me? Yeah, so if Sky Sports breaking the news that, hey, guess what? Vinny Jr. is going to say at least another season at Real Madrid. If Vinny Jr. says another season at Real Madrid without signing this contract, that means he's going to lose it. He's going to leave on a free next season. I don't know if Real Madrid is going to do that shit. You know what I mean? But as I said, Sky Sports reported, and I'm not taking Sky Sports source, sorry. Whenever I get a credible source that I trust from Einstein or from Rizzo or one of them that I've been trusting, then I can say, you know what, it's fine. I wash my hands free of it. But until then, I mean, like, we're going to ease up off of the Vinny to Arsenal situation right now because it has stressed me out. You understand what I'm saying? It has stressed me out. So we're going to ease up a little bit. Big up Michelle. Big up Michelle. We're going to ease up a little bit off of the whole situation and just try to push forward with what we're doing. But we don't even know what to push forward with, to be honest with you. Because why? Everything that's going on with Arsenal right now is speculation. It's just links. What are we going to do? It's just links. These are the feed that we're getting. You know what I mean? The first, it was Rodgers, then we have Bruno, who they're saying contacts is made with the club now, and it's just a matter of fucking hours or days now before Bruno finalized. The only encouragement I got from this Bruno situation was when they asked Elio if the situation with Bruno, and he said he doesn't know. He wasn't a confident coach to say Bruno is not going anywhere. You know what I mean? He wasn't a confident coach to say that. Michelle said, I told you Vinny not going to Arsenal. Michelle, the transfer window is still open and Vinny ain't signed for Madrid yet. So let us see, man. Let us see. You know what I mean? Let us see. We will see. We will see. But plenty going on. Plenty going on, and we need to address this Arsenal transfer window. You know what I mean? These teams are playing these friendlies. You know what I mean? There were some friendlies played. Did Chelsea win or Chelsea lose? I think Chelsea lost, right? I think Chelsea lost. I don't remember what happened with Chelsea. You know what I mean? Club friendly. Yeah, so there's just so much stress one. All right. There was just so much going on today, and we have to figure out what's the situation. Real Madrid won as well, PSG won, so lots of international friendly was played today. You know what I mean? Chelsea still doing more signings, still closing in on Jordan Anderson and Danny Welbeck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 6-4. I think I did see that, Michelle. Thanks. I think I did see that for you. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's a crazy win now. Arsenal haven't kicked a ball yet away from a behind closed door situation. You know what I mean? And all of that. Vinny too good for Arsenal. Card red penalty. Vinny too good for Arsenal. Rip. Let's see. Vinny's not too good for Arsenal. Toxic, man. Rip. Card red penalties. Yeah, so just a whole heap of situation going on with Arsenal right now, and what we're about and what we want to do and what we're actually doing, and all of this and all of this. You know what I mean? And all of this. Mitchell, how did Everton do? Toxic, go away. Ozzy in the building, big up Ozzy. Ozzy, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling? Yeah, man, we're right here doing the damn thing, doing what we do best. You know what I mean? Come on here and talk Arsenal business. You understand what I'm saying? Talk Arsenal business is what we do. You know what I mean? Yes. Michelle get card red penalty for saying Vinny too good. Don't worry, man. Arsenal gonna pull a rat out of a rabbit out of the hat, you know, Mr. Rat. Arsenal gonna pull a rabbit out of the hat. Don't worry about it. Whether they want to be Vinny or somebody else, but somebody coming out of that hat. You know what I mean? And don't sleep on Vinny yet. Do not sleep on Vinny yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, something's gonna give. Something is going to give. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Arsenal is not trying to be like a Liverpool. As you see the thumbnail, if Arsenal going down the same rabbit hole that Liverpool did last season, you know what I'm saying? Being the defending champion, that don't look good enough. That don't look good. We're not liking it. People, the membership videos are out. You know what I mean? The membership videos are out. You know what I'm saying? I told you they were going to be circulating now. I even did one just now, but it was not done properly, so I had to delete it. I'll do it again later on. But the membership videos are out. You get me? They're hot. They come like hot bread. You ever eat bread when it just finished bake? Yeah, that's what's going on with the membership video. They are out. They are hot. They are kicking. Right, Toxic? Right. Yes, sir. So those seem to be some of the situation that's going on now. So we've been linked with a lot of persons, lot of players, lots of players. We've been linked with from the good, the bad, and the ugly. You name them. We've been linked with everybody. You know what I mean? Only one player come through the door so far. You know what I mean? And that Christopher Dallas. Christopher Dallas is the only player that Arsenal has signed so far. You know what I mean? Why is it that we are going in this roller coaster? Why is it that we have to go through this roller coaster every season? You get me? Every single season it's always a roller coaster of a transfer window for Arsenal and Arsenal fans. We can never just sit back, relax, and enjoy a transfer window like everybody else. You know what I mean? They have to put me in a state like Everton, like Michelle Club. You know what I mean? Don't know them head from them bottom. You know what I'm saying? Why? We are the champions. We're not even defending yet because we ain't start to defend our championship yet. You know what I mean? Riley, shout out to Shana for supporting and making the video happen. Big up Shana, Toxic said that. You hear that? She's a respect, Toxic. She's a respect. Yeah, man, that is it. The videos are coming, man. I told you guys the videos are coming. They're nice. I like to do my acting, and I kind of like to do acting. It's just me, typically me. So all those acting videos that I normally just put out, they're just going to go into the membership, and so you guys can enjoy some different content from what's actually going on the regular content. So they're coming. and we're gonna make them fire, man. Fire, fire, fire. So yeah, that is it. That is it. No one cares about Arsenal, said Michel. Ooh, that sounds like an Everton fan being disgruntled about Arsenal being champions. Come on, Michelle, man. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta respect the champs, you know. You have to show some respect to the champions. We are champions for a reason. Show us respect. Just like you showed your neighbors respect last season. Okay? Yes. So show us some respect. And let us, you know what I mean? Let us live in peace. Not pieces. All right? Yeah, but Vinny Jr. is on holiday in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah, people, Jamaica, Vinny Jr. there, Jamaica going to enjoy themselves. You get me? Yeah. Jamaica, the thing, the Montego Bay, Jamaica to be exact. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not a joke. It's not a joke. The man just deal with him proper chin and then him just go after holiday. You know what I mean? And where else will you celebrate a holiday, you know what I mean, with a new beginning? You know what I mean? With a brand new start and a brand new face. You know what I'm saying? Where else will you do the damn thing but Jamaica, of course? You get me I come from? Yeah, man. The resort, the beaches, everything did it. Everything there. Any of you I've never seen Jamaica? Okay, let me show you Jamaica. Look. Let me show you some of the highlights of Jamaica walk one. You know what I mean? Some of what Vinny down there though. Them say Vinny have a report to duty yet. But come on. With what Vinny going on with right now in Jamaica, anybody can understand. You might find some other grass there too. Might have been high right now. Y'all know the thing go. Yeah, man, Vinny might have been high like a kite right now. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Vinny Jr. Is enjoying vacation. You know what I mean? He was even gifted a Jamaica shirt. You know what I mean? You can't play for Jamaica against still. So I if I try to convince him of what that situation is, but it's too late. I'm already a global superstar for Brazil. There are some things that are going on with Vinny that we understand the situation a little bit more. You know what I mean? What's going on with Vinny and Real Madrid. So there's a little bit more highlight to the situation, to be honest with you. So we can definitely see the picture a little bit brighter as far as Vinicius Jr. and Real Madrid is concerned, right? We're not going to deny the fact that Vinicius Jr. loves Real Madrid. You know what I mean? It's his team. Before Mbappe come try to take it over from him. That's what I'm saying. It's his team. He won 2 Champions League with them. You get what I'm saying? He had won 2 Champions League with them. So what's the situation? You get me? And we're going to understand the whole situation. I'm not going to spend all day on Vinny today because honestly, Vinny's situation is kind of stressing us out as Arsenal fans, stressing us out. You get me? And we don't know where that situation going to end up with Vinny right now. So we're just going to take it with a pinch of salt as it is and just kind of present it in the information as it comes. Right? Because he's a Real Madrid player. You know what I mean? And Real Madrid is not a small club. Real Madrid is a giant of a club. So we have to understand that you don't take a small scenario to prize away Vinny Jr. from Real Madrid. You know what I mean? You're going to take some serious pricing to do that. You get me? Vinny Jr. have about 14 different sponsorship that you have to deal with. You get me? I say global superstar. That global superstar. About 14 different sponsorship that he has to deal with. So you got to understand the situation. Vinny Jr. is on top of the world right now. You know what I mean? Very much on top of his game in every single way, shape, or form. Vinny Jr. is the man. You get me? So in order to take boy, they prize him away from Real Madrid. Real Madrid understand the asset that they have as well. You understand what I'm saying? So don't feel like Real Madrid does not know the type asset that they have and want to make sure that Vinny Jr. is protected. You know what I mean? As a Real Madrid player. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll show you a little bit of picture of Vinny Jr. on vacation in Jamaica. I put up this picture and I don't know where they disappeared to be honest. I do not know where they disappeared to. Not even right. But anyway, that's Vinny Jr. on the rafting. You know what I mean? That's Vinny Jr. on the rafting in Jamaica, people. Yeah, Vinny Jr. on the rafting in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Anybody, come on, I know y'all see that rafting clip and all of that something. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But y'all don't underestimate Vinny. No, Vinny smart. Vinny ain't leaving. Vinny ain't leaving. Vinny ain't leaving that person that drop by yourself. He right there. He right there. Vinny is smart. So don't think Vinny is smart. That's why he might just make the move to Arsenal because he's a smart lad. You understand what I'm saying? He's a smart lad. Y'all realize he never leave that person that raft by herself. You know what I mean? That raft is a dangerous place. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you're there. As security. Security! Yeah, man, you have to make sure so you're not taking the hides. None at all. You know what I mean? Or if you go and be singing the massacre song. After you slip past your slide, oh, Ilan Gully. You don't want to be singing the Ilan Gully Rider song. You get me, I say? So there's a lot of situation going on with Vinny right now. Just showing us some pictures of Vinny and in vacation. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful beach in Montego Bay, Jamaica, people. You know what I mean? Vinny go take a dip. Vinny got Jamaica go dip in. When Vinny come back, Vinny fire upon our cylinder, you know. Vinny firing on our cylinder when he come back. He got Jamaica go dip in the seawater. You understand what I said? He got Jamaica go dip in the seawater. When Vinny come back, a problem. Him get to read all of them crosses off of him in the seawater and he just a wash away. People, when Vinny come back, it's going to be trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. You know what I mean? There's that nice looking chin from Vinny. You see, he's showing off the chin. You know, Vinny not easy. You know, Vinny showing off the chin, people. The chinny chin chin. You know what I mean? There it is. There it is. There it is. Big up Vinny Jr. You know what I mean? Big up Vinny Jr. Break news. Vinny signing for Jamaica. Let's see. Michelle, you got jokes. You always like to fool around with us. I don't like when we fool. You think, okay, Michelle, you're not like, look, breaking news, people. See Vinny holding up the Jamaica shirt there. Vinny signed for Jamaica, people. I don't joke. Vinny holding up the Jamaica shirt. See that? Michelle, see that? Michelle, you said it. It's right there. The Jamaica shirt is being held up by Vinny Jr. Never know say Jamaica could have pulled off this one. Never know that they could have pulled off this one, bro. Jamaica, they're on fire. Now, this is what I try to show them about Jamaica. Vinny, go up at the place here. You understand what I say? Yeah, man, Vinny go visit the place that's on. Don't know how the damn thing go. When you don't know how the damn thing go, Vinny go up at the place where the trees them there. You understand? Yes, so it might be trouble. When Vinny come back, I fly left on him. That me I tell him. He might fly left everybody on the field. I like a kite. Yes, so they just make sure so no be aware. I fly, Vinny I fly over on him. That tight. But yes, Vinny Jr., big up your damn self. Enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your damn vacation. Jamaica will be in the World Cup in 2030. Of course, Michelle, the under 20 team is what going to bring us there. In 2030, those teams, that's a mature team. And you know what I mean? It's going to be a different ball game. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to work. It's going to happen. Trust me, it is going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. Big up everybody in the chat, you know. Checks. Big up your damn self. Big up yourself. How you feeling? Rashad early for once. Round of applause. Rashad is early, people. Rashad is early. Marina is the biggest obstacle to Vinny coming to Arsenal. That guy does not like Arsenal. That's a fact. They should have tried to get Vinny before Marina got it. Marina is problem, man. Big up Michael in the place. Whoop, whoop. That's the son of the Zolis. That's a Jamaican song, you know. Is it a Jamaican song? Whoop, whoop. That's the son of the police. Where the song is from? The song from whoop, whoop. That's the son of the police. Anyway, the remix now, that's the sound of the Zalis. That is what's going on. That is what's going on. But yeah, Toxic said the new Vinny looks like a look-alike Vinny. Yeah, that was the bad talk. That was the bad. I remember that one. The new Vinny look like a look-alike Vinny. Yeah, man, the new Vinny look like a look-alike Vinny. Yeah, man, that brother they look like the Vinny when we know, right? Yeah. It's an old song from the 90s, I think. Yeah, man, I know the song. I just trying to forget if it's an original Jamaican song, you know what I mean? But I think so. I think it's an original Jamaican song, man. But I know the song. You know what I mean? I hear that Michael been beating it in my head from this morning that's the new solid song. Woo, woo. That's the sound of the Zalis. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Zalis been on fire. You know what I mean? Zalis been on fire in training and in the behind door practice game and all of that, you know what I mean? So we can't wait to see him Saturday. I guarantee I'm going to miss the first half on Saturday, so I only hope they save him for the second half. Because I guarantee I'm going to miss the first half on Saturday. You know what I mean? So, well, I'm not going to miss it. I'm just going to miss the live chat with it. So they can play. I'm going to see it anyway. I'm going to be watching it. Nikolai in the building said, big up. I am here. Yes, Nikolai, big up your damn self. Bless up, manners and respect. That is it. That is it. That is it. So, yeah. It's KRS1. Yeah, so that's what's going on with us right now. I see some news coming out about Italian manager. Who's the Italian manager again, man? The Italian manager. I forget. Italy have a new boss. You know what I mean? Yeah, Italy have a new boss. I can't remember who it is. Who is Italy's new boss? Roberto Mancini. Roberto Mancini is Italy's new boss. So just understand that the clubs, the countries are getting fired. The countries are building and they're building huge. Roberto Mancini is the latest big name to sign up to manage a country for the 2030 World Cup. What is so important about this 2030 World Cup that everybody started gear up so we can feet already? Everybody started gear up significantly for this 2030 World Cup already. What's going on? Huh? What is going on about this 2030 World Cup where everybody is doing the damn thing to make sure that their team qualify? Big names, big names are turning to international football. And we see it already. We see some already from the World Cup that just finished, the 2026 World Cup. We've seen some of that already. You know what I'm saying? But what is going to the World Cup? There's something that we don't know. I mean, like, why? So these coaches, they win. They have won enough club competition. So everybody need a World Cup medal. You know what I mean? Everybody need a World Cup medal. That's probably it. That's it. But being that everybody need a World Cup medal, don't be surprised if Ronaldo become the coach of Portugal. You know what I mean? So he can win his World Cup medal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't be surprised. I mean, stranger things have happened, people. Stranger things has happened. So you may never know what's going to happen. Yes, Sam beat you on Thursday. The friendlies are coming up quick and sharp. You know what I mean? And all of that. The Chelsea friendly. I saw that was going on today, but I rather take some sleep than to break my sleep to watch a Chelsea game, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rather take some sleep and I did just that. So those are some of the aspects that we have to deal with. You know what I mean? We are wondering what's going on. You know what I mean? Liverpool had a breakdown last season. Liverpool never did so well last season after them finished the league as champions. You know what I mean? They never finished so well last season after they finished the league as champions. And therefore, they struggled the entire season to even put up a fight as defending champions against anybody. You know what I mean? Just anybody. You know what I mean? Them wither away, them withered away just like that. You get me? And they did strengthen. That's the sad part about Liverpool team. Liverpool did strengthen. They strengthened. They did strengthen. They break records on top of records last season. They brought in some big players. You know what I mean? So last season was happening for them in terms of transfer. This season not so much. You know what I mean? With the likes of Barcola linking to them, and that's pretty much about it as far as superstar is concerned. Right? Why do I get the feeling that we're not doing so well ourselves? You know what I mean? To be honest with you, we're not doing so well ourselves. And when we look at, I understand that we're not trying to sign ordinary players. I get it. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I get it. We're not trying to sign ordinary players. We're trying to sign exceptional players. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to sign players that are going to take us to Champions League glory. So I get it. But sitting around and waiting on these players that supposedly to take us to the Champions League glory, how is that going to work out for us if we don't get them, if they're not there on time? If when we reach a week in the market and hear that, oh, guess what? They're staying at their club. They're not coming. They're not this. What are we going to do next? Are we going to start panic buying and stuff like that? You know what I mean? It's always right to secure your future the best that you can. You know what I mean? Instead of waiting around and waiting for stuff to drop your way. You know what I mean? All about go there and making your own part. You get me? So that's what I'm saying for Arsenal Football Club now. Sitting around and waiting and it doesn't make sense. Go out there and make a bid. Go out there and make a bid. Sitting around and waiting on Alvarez doesn't make sense. Go out there and make a bid. We don't care if he wants to stay at Real Madrid. Make a bid. Something might change his mind. We don't care if he wants to go to Barcelona. Go out there and make a bid. Something might change his mind. You know what I mean? That's all. If you don't make a bid, if you don't buy a lot of tickets, you don't stand a chance, you know. You can't get up and have the numbers in your head and say, you know what, I go and buy the lot of tickets soon, man. I go and buy the lot of tickets soon. Those numbers that you have, one of them days soon, you go and hear them call out, and guess where you're going to have them? You're going to have them on a piece of white paper in front of you. That doesn't mean anything. How are you going to feel then? How are you going to feel then? You know what I mean? So you have to take a chance at something. Liverpool took chances last season because they went out and strengthened significantly. They never work out in their favor because they have a bum coach. You know what I mean? If it was this coach now they had, you know what I mean, with that squad that they had last season, it would have been fire, all different situations. But they had a bum coach, so it never worked out for them. But they did take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Tottenham is taking a chance. No. Look at how the business that Tottenham is doing. Tottenham is spending their money and they're taking a chance. I look at the practice game that they play, and that makes me look good. That makes me look good. We're talking about they overpaid and they overpaid for what they want. And they're looking good right now. I've always thought that Tottenham 6 points was guaranteed, but now I'm probably only sure of 4. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm probably only sure of 4 at Tottenham 6 points. Because we might win the game at home, or we might draw at Tottenham. That's how good their team looking. Manchester United is the same thing. They're strengthening. They're making moves. You know what I mean? And they finished strong last season. They had a beautiful second half of the season. And they finished strong. They did finish strong. And they're strengthening on top of the strength that they had. They had that new manager bounce. You know what I mean? You know the Willie bounce and a Willie bounce. Yeah, the new manager Willie bounce in there. And they have made difference already this transfer window. I'm not talking about Chelsea. Chelsea's changing their entire team because they realize that they have a crap team from get-go, and that team could win nothing at all. They realize that fast, quick. So Chelsea's changing their entire team. So we can understand Chelsea's situation. They're not playing European football. They only play 1 game a week. You understand what I'm saying? So they have time to train and all sorts of stuff. So don't mind them having a new team. They have enough time to make the new team gel. You get my saying? Manchester City always have a strong squad. You know what I mean? And Manchester City has become the pulling power in England. You know what I mean? They have become the pulling power in England. So pretty much, Manchester City go after a player. 90% of the time they're going to get it. Because they're not afraid to spend their money. They're not afraid to pay their wages. You get me? These are what the big team is. Liverpool. Well, that's another story. That's another story. Liverpool struggling. Yeah, Liverpool struggling, people. That's another story. You know what I mean? Let me see what some of the chatters say. Let me see what the chatter said. Let me see what the chatter said. So it could be Bolton. I think we will be fine, said Rashad. If Pep was here, I would be concerned. None of the other managers are capable of being as consistent as Arteta in getting results. Arteta, well, I wouldn't say that because the brother that we name Xavi Alonso and the brother that we name Ariola, same name. Yeah, them two brothers that kind of, you know what I mean? Them kind of worthwhile looking at. You know what I mean? You can't take your eyes off of them. You cannot take your eyes off those two coaches. You get what I'm saying? Those two coaches are ambitious. You get me? Yeah, and if you give them the right team, the right club, they will make a difference. Hopefully, you know what I mean, Arteta experience in the Premier League right now, give him an advantage, and hopefully he can get the players where he want to go through all that experience. Mitchell said, I only care about the Premier League. Spurs will do very well. Think maybe 5th or 4th, sadly having a better transfer window than Arsenal and Liverpool. Spurs have to do what they have to do. Spurs almost got relegated twice, bro. They almost got relegated twice. So it is automatic that they fix that squad. You know what I mean? Automatic that they fix that squad. And they're going for players that Arsenal or Liverpool didn't really want. Because if Arsenal or Liverpool wanted those players, would have bought them, would have them. We have the competition to offer them. You know what I mean? Spurs don't. You know what I mean? They signed for Spurs with one I'm hoping, looking down, wondering if they're going to be in a relegation battle again. Trust me. That's the situation. They're just having faith in the coach and whatever project he present to them. You know what I mean? And just trying to move forward with that. So yeah. Michael said, you're funny, Nikolai. You're the 14 kind of funny still, Nikolai. They're the 4th. You know what I mean? The 4th and 5th. I think most of them for the 4th and 5th. Yeah, you kind of see kind of funny picture. You know what I mean? Yeah, try and get jokes. You get it. You get it. This Arsenal team are young still and too experienced with handling title race. Well, we've only managed to conquer one. Out of all the experience, we've only managed to conquer one. So I don't know. Let us see if we can use this as a stepping stone. I'm still have confidence in the players that we have. I still do have confidence with the players that we have. It looks like it's only a matter of time before Bruno joins. You know what I mean? And that will give us another dimension by itself. You get what I'm saying? That will add to us. But we really wanted some elite firepower. We wanted that elite firepower, which I don't know if we're going to get, but we're still optimistic. We're still hoping that that will be added at some point. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Nico said, I'm not trying to make jokes. I'm just saying what I think they look scary with new signing. Yeah. No, Nico. No, I just said they look good. I didn't say they look scary. I said they look good. But ambition is not experience. Yes, ambition is not experience, but persons do have experience at other places. You know what I mean? Do have experience at other places. You get me? Ariola, that's his name. He used what he had last season to stop Manchester City from running over them and pretty much handing Arsenal the league. Right? Yeah, and Alonso principally in the Bundesliga, right? So you got to understand that they have their own experience in their own rights. You get me? So you can't sleep on them. You got to look and understand they're going to be getting their feet wet, especially with Alonso in the Premier League. But it's not like he hasn't been in the Premier League before. He has played in the Premier League. So you understand. He knows what to look for. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just looking forward to seeing what's going on. And the league is just about a little bit over 3 weeks away, people. A little over 3 weeks away. So it's coming. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's coming. Spurs should have bought one of Fernandez or Tonali and one of Wharton or Scott. Well, they bought who they bought. You know what I mean? Tonali and Fernando, well, they're probably two similar players. That's what you're saying. So, yeah, we get it. You know what I mean? Fernandez and Tonali, I think, same type of player. Yeah, they're similar. They're similar. So I see what you're saying. Saka cut is there. Yeah, Saka look like one 16-year-old boy. All of the year gone. All of the year gone. All of the year gone. I see what you're saying with Tonali and Fernandez. It's like Arsenal trying to make sure that they have opposite in Declan Rice and Bruno. You know what I mean? That's I get it. Rashad said I said the same thing, Michael. Those two are the same. Similar type footballers. So probably not as well. Better. Put it this way. Spurs let in a lot of defenders, a lot of goals last season. So they're probably trying to keep out some goals this season. They let in a lot of goals last season, so they'll actually probably try to keep out some goals this season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's see if that's the situation. You know what I mean? Either way, I don't care. We just want Spurs 6 points and that's it. You know what I mean? We were guaranteed 6 points from Spurs, 6 points from Chelsea. These two teams are strengthening significantly, so I don't know how much we're gonna be getting from them this time around. You know what I mean? It kind of look kind of shaky. You know what I mean? This time around. So I don't know. Let's see. It's crazy, right? Yes. People, remember the membership videos are out. The membership videos drop. I dropped 2 of them today. 2 membership videos today. So you can go check them out, man. Go check them out. They're fun. You know what I mean? They're fun. You'll get to understand a little bit more about the journey. And y'all know me. I'm a jovial person, so I like to put twists on stuff. You know what I mean? But the membership videos are there, so you guys can enjoy them. You know what I mean? I probably have another one to drop today in the membership. I did it just now, all the effort, and it came out without sound. So I had to do it all over again. So I'll probably do that later on. But yeah, it's been fun doing them. You know what I mean? I enjoy myself. Hope you guys enjoy them the way I enjoy making them. All right? So yeah. We will still get 6 points from them. I hope so, man. I hope so. They are better, but still not better than us. They are still Spurs. When they face us, they crumble. Well, I hope so. Keep the faith, man. See, keep on keeping that energy. We need that energy too. You know what I mean? We need that energy to carry us through. Definitely need that energy to carry us through. Because it's not going to be an easy road this season at all. You know what I mean? Not going to be an easy road at all this season. What's your top 4 prediction, Riley and chat? Top 4 prediction. I think the Big 6 is back. To be honest with you, I think the Big 6 is back. How they gonna fall in line is another story. I don't think City will wobble. I don't think they'll be as good, but I don't think they'll actually wobble. You know what I mean? They will not be as good, but they will not actually wobble. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just getting some news from this brother. So make a little tweet while I'm talking to you guys so I can bring it to you guys. You get me? Yeah. So yeah, I don't think we will actually wobble people. I think City will actually wobble. I don't think they're as good as they were. Yes, I'm saying I don't think they're as good as they were. Not only for more than one reason. The coach situation is one of them. You know what I mean? I don't think they have that bad coach like they did. You get me? So yeah. It's probably wide open, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably wide open, man. It's probably wide open. Restaurants the top 4. Number 1, Arsenal. 2, Liverpool. Man City, 4th. So So number one, Arsenal, 2 Liverpool, 3 Manchester City, 4 Manchester United. That's Russia. Top 4. City spending a lot of money. Merska will be under a lot of pressure. He will definitely. He's managing City. You know what I mean? He's managing City. So that alone comes with pressure, bro. You know what I mean? That alone is pressure by themselves. So I don't know. He has to be mindful and understand the job that he has taken up. It's not just it's not a Chelsea job. You know what I mean? He left Chelsea for it, but he needs to understand that that job is not a Chelsea job, and he has to understand what he's really up against. So let's see if we can handle the pressure. It's huge pressure. You know? It is huge pressure. It's not small pressure. It is huge, huge pressure. So let's see if he can manage it this time around. Who's United bought again? I don't even remember, man. I don't remember. Was it any United fan in the chat? Can you give us an update on your team? United have made smart sign. Oh yeah, they bought Chinali. They buy Tillitsman and Santos. Are those the only 2 players they buy? I'm gonna go. I'll be at the night stream, Riley. See you later. Big up everyone. Big up yourself, Nico. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. To fill the shoes of Pep is massive. That's an understatement. You know what I mean? Those need to be in all caps. You know what I mean? That massive need to be in all caps. You know what I'm saying? So it's huge. It's huge. Trust me, it's huge. We have to see if he can handle it. You know what I mean? It's not simple pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure. So let's see if he will either sink or swim. Something got to give. So we will understand what is actually going to go on with him in a Manchester City dugout. Massive for him. This will either make him or break him. You know what I mean? So don't think it's not a challenge. It's a serious challenge. You know what I mean? You have to take on all of what Pep Guardiola just did. Pep Guardiola deliver trophies. You know what I'm saying? He did. And he have to do the same. So let's see. It's very interesting to see how good Pep was. It was fantastic, man. It was fabulous. I don't care what people want to say about he needed a big squad to win and he has to buy everybody buy what they want to win. And he bought what he want and he did a fantastic job with the spending that they did for him. You know what I mean? So there's no going around that or no trying to understand any difference in that. You know what I mean? As for the charges, that's something else. I don't know nothing about them. You know what I mean? But for now, we just gotta respect what is in front of us. You know what I mean? And that's Pep legacy that he left in the Premier League. We gotta respect that. You know what I mean? That was there to show everybody. You get me? Yeah, man, that was right there to show everybody. So no going around that, no beating around the bushes. It is what it is. Michael said, if Rodri goes, City spine lot. Well, that's a serious statement because even with Pep, even when Pep was there, he was still struggling when Rodri was not in the team. So definitely understandable what you're saying. Even when Pep was there, the struggle was real when Rodri was not in the team. So can you imagine Pep not being there? It's gonna be the same scenario. They're gonna struggle. You know what I mean? And Merska is Merska. It's not Pep. You get what I'm saying? He is not Pep. So you can understand what's going to go down there. You get me? It just may not be the same. Would you take Grealish at Arsenal for what? To do what? No. We're no longer a recycle bin for these damn players that should go in retirement or go to Saudi. We look like the Saudi, we look like the mini Saudi league over here. No. We are replicating Saudi league over here, bro. We are replicating Saudi. No. That's not happening. We should go for Rashad. Rashad is serious. You know what I mean? Rashad is serious. Rashford is serious, man. It looks good with Saka though. If we don't get the persons that we're trying to get. You understand me? If we don't get the persons that we're trying to get, then are Manchester United even out to selling him again? I don't know. But Fabrizio Romano is just reporting another possible hijack. Possible hijack. You know what I mean? This would be a high stuff on ice. You know what I mean? That there's a report going on from France. One of France's big news story is reporting that Paris Saint-Germain might go back in for Diamande. You know what I mean? How true is that? I don't know. He said that's what's going on. That's a report that's going on right there. So that's probably something that we need to look at going forward. That would be a massive hijack if that really happened again. You know what I mean? I guess money gonna talk. I guess they're gonna measure money now. Who knows? Who knows? We should go for Rashford. I don't think so either. He was at Barcelona, and Barcelona didn't want to sign him. And this is what I'm trying to say. We need to fix our way of thinking. You know what I mean? When you look at some players that are rejected by the clubs that we are competing against. You know what I mean? We're competing against these clubs for Champions League and Premier League and stuff like that. You understand me? When we look at these clubs and they have these players and giving them away for free, Rashford, Barcelona had him to sign for 30 mil. 30 mil. And they did not take that. They went and they signed Gordon for 80 mil, 70 or 80 mil. You know what I'm saying? So why would they turn down a 30 mil player who's supposed to be a superstar, fantastic player, to go and sign a player almost 3 times as expensive? You know what I mean? That fumbles a lot as well. You know what I mean? Oh, the only thing is it's younger. We got to look into the whole situation of that. You know what I'm saying? So let's figure out what's going on with that. So Alan should go to Barca. I don't think Alan is a good fit for Barca. I think City will end up 3rd or 4th place. Probably. I don't see them finishing first though. Probably not even 2nd for real though, Toxic. Yeah, probably not even 2nd for real. So let's see. Alan, I don't see Alan fitting in a Barca system. Alan will more fit in a Real Madrid system, to be honest. You know what I mean? Barca football is way too smooth for Alan. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is not that type of player. You know what I mean? He more fit into a Real Madrid system because they play that push ball game and run. You know what I'm saying? They play that push ball game and run. So they will feed him with that ball to run into spaces and so forth like that. With this Real Madrid system, with the Barcelona system, that tiki-taka kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Alan is just going to be like a fish out of water in there. You know what I mean? His greatness is just going to go to waste. That's just why I see that. Toxic to Alan to Barca. Don't think Barca need Alan or does he fit their playing style? No, he doesn't. Not even a little bit, he doesn't. Has anyone seen Chris? Chris probably sleeping, man. Chris, it's night for Chris now. It's night for Chris now. When I go in the night, it's morning for him. You know what I mean? But now it's night for him, so he's probably sleeping. So it's going to be in the stream later on, in the night stream later on, and that will be morning for him. Yeah. Rashford isn't clinical. He could do everything but finish with Barca. As I'm saying, if these clubs don't see Rashford as a vital part of their project, and they were getting him, Barca was getting Rashford for 30 mil. They were getting him on the cheap. That's how cheap even Manchester United was trying to sell him. Why do we need to take up other people's problem? We've taken up so much of Chelsea problem. You know what I mean? So much. And we've put all of that behind us. Why do we need to take up more problems from other clubs when we finally just got over Chelsea and their crap? You know what I'm saying? We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Let Rashford stay where he is. It's quite fine being Manchester United problem. You know what I mean? Chris was here last night. Yeah, Chris was here last night. Marina and Haaland seemed like a duo. That seemed like a fantastic duo. That is crazy. You know what I mean? That would be a crazy duo. So they can sell us Vinny and then go for Haaland from Manchester City. What do y'all say? I don't know. Seems like a matchmaking heaven both ways for me. You know what I mean? Ben Code Production. So wagwan, bro. Big up your damn self. Big up yourself. Ben Code Production. Big up yourself. I've heard his thoughts on Anderson and Welbeck. Whose thoughts? Whose thoughts? Anderson and Welbeck. That's just, I don't get it. I don't get it because I understand the need for experience. Don't get me wrong, I do. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that you were looking for retirement kind of experience. I didn't know that he was looking for assistant coaches. I thought he was looking for experienced players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that he was looking like way down for somebody to be on the sideline helping you coach. You know what I mean? Because that's the kind of experience that you have right there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, like, they're still fantastic players, but that's far down the line, man. That's far down the line. You get me? Okay, we understand the Granit Xhaka situation because Granit Xhaka played with you at where you were. You know what I mean? You were the captain, y'all did an invincible together. So I can understand that you want to replicate that. You know what I mean? You want to relive that situation. Granit is a leader. First and foremost, everybody knows Granit. Granit is a leader. And we understand that too. You get me? But, and it's not Welbeck. I get it. I get it. I'm trying not to judge. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to judge. Even though I don't get it, I'm trying not to judge, but it is what it is, man. Let Chelsea do what they do best. It's probably a good move for Alonso, who knows, because he doesn't have a lot of experience in the team. I'm just saying that his experience could have come a little bit younger, and even a lot younger. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Welbeck and Anderson almost as old as him. Oh yes. So yeah, we're still trying to get our head around what's going on in the league transfer window. You know what I mean? Everywhere is making signings. Everywhere is trying to gear up for the season. You know what I mean? And all of that. The owners want Welbeck in case Xavi gets sacked. Welbeck will take over. That's what I'm saying. It seems like he's getting some assistant coaches. You know what I'm saying? That is the same point you're making for me, Toxic. Yeah. It seems like they're getting some assistant coaches. You know what I mean? Something going on. So it look like he's doing a backroom staff. You know what I mean? That don't look like he's trying to get players. Backroom staff. You know them kind of player coach? Yeah, them kind of player coach. Like, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Like someone said in the chat yesterday when Arsenal opened up against can't remember the team name on the top of my head. Who we opened up against again, chat? Remind me. Can't remember that team name on the top of my head. And I mean, anyway, when Arsenal opened up against, let me tell you what it is right now. Can't believe I can't remember that. Anyway, when Arsenal opened up their game on Friday, on the Friday and opening day of the season, right? And they played their first game against Coventry. Yeah, against Coventry, right? All right, that is it. See, I remember. So they played the first game against Coventry, right? Somebody in the chat say we will walk over Coventry. right? We will walk over Coventry. But if Lampard sub himself in, we're screwed. If Lampard sub himself in, we're screwed. I mean, like, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. It's crazy. Yeah, we hope Lampard don't sub himself in. We hope he stays on the sideline coaching like he's supposed to do. Okay? Yes. We're hoping that's the situation with Lampard. And, you know what I mean? He doesn't get any ideas in his head and do anything rash. No rash decision, please, Lampard. No. All right? Yeah, no rash decision, please. So, yeah. But the football world is at a standstill right now for us. And Liverpool. I ain't leaving out Liverpool. No. Liverpool, we ain't leaving you. We're carrying you with us. You know what I mean? We're both standing still. Both we and you standing still. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I have to let people know that we are standing still together. You get me? Yeah, together we are standing still, not just me alone. We haven't done anything. You guys haven't done anything. We've been linked with a bunch of players, so have you guys. That's how we're working this right now. You know what I mean? That's how we're working this right now. So let's figure out what's up and where this going to end up with us. And let's get it done. So watch out, you see Lampard putting the kits on. That's why we're afraid of. Hopefully you have an injury. You know what I mean? Hopefully you have a hamstring problem or something, so you won't play. You know what I mean? Hopefully he has one of them old-time injuries that's still acting up on him. You know what I mean? So he just chill. Hopefully he just chill. But congratulations to Lampard. You know what I mean? He has done the damn thing with this team, and he has brought them to the Premier League. Something that I see Jack Wilshere doing as well, you know. Yeah, man. Luton, that's the team that Wilshere is coaching. I can see Wilshere bringing that team to the Premier League. I can see Wilshere bringing that team to the Premier League. So we're going to see. We're going to see. He's doing a fantastic job down there. You know, he's one of our own, so that's the reason why I have to big him up. You know what I mean? That's one of our boys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He's elsewhere now doing his damn thing. You know what I mean? But once I'm gonna, always I'm gonna. What do you think about Spurs? You know what I mean? What do you think about Tottenham? Wasn't that Wilshere the one that come up with that? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Genuine Arsenal boy. Jack Wilshere. You get me, people? So, yeah, Jack is the man, man. Jack is the man. People, remember to hit the like button, all right? Remember to like the channel. And also, if you're new over here, remember to do the subscription thingy. You know what I mean? Yeah, do that subscription thingy. If you're new over here, remember as well that the membership videos are out, people. You know what I mean? For the members. And y'all can go and watch them, get a laugh. You know what I mean? Listen to some seriousness as well. You know what I mean? But the membership videos are out, so please go out and watch them if you're already a member. If you want to become a member, you can subscribe to it where you can see those videos as well. But they are right there for you guys to see. Chelsea are closing in on both Welbeck and Anderson. That's been reported. I thought that deal was done though. You know what I mean? Too aggressive they went at it. I thought it was done. I thought Chelsea went aggressive at it because they didn't want nobody to hijack them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they didn't want nobody to hijack them, so they went all out. You know what I mean? And Tomiyasu, I remember Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu started his trial at Crystal Palace today. I had a proposal move. Why does Tomiyasu need to go through a trial though? It must be for fitness purpose. Can't be for nothing else. You know what I mean? Must be for fitness purpose. Because Tomiyasu is a baller, man. You know what I mean? So his trial must be for fitness purpose. And my thing is this, why Tomiyasu choose to come back to the Premier League? You know what I mean? The Premier League is too rough for this type of fitness. You know what I mean? Why didn't he go to Italy or America or somewhere where he can play more relaxed? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just saying. I think it would be probably more comforting for him in a league that don't demand so much on his body. You get me? Yeah, because that take a toll on you after a while, and his injury is not so good. It's almost similar to Ben White. That's all. His injury was worse, but he was kept up for so long. It was ridiculous. You know, I mean, can't believe he was kept up for so long. He wasn't getting better at all. We had to let him go. You know, I mean, just cut ties. But yeah, Naib in the building. Oh, now I see why. Now I see why. Oh, I get it now. Naib membership showing up. Naib membership showing up. Now I see why Naib is in that color. Because everybody else have on that blue. So that color won't override the blue. I get it now. I get it now. Who gifted me a membership? I think the first thing that you need to say is thank you. Who gifted me a membership? Who gifted Naib that membership? I think Naib want to tell you all thanks. But the person that gifted Naib that membership, I think he wants to tell them thanks. It was Michael, right? Yeah, I think it was Michael. It was Michael, I think. So did you watch the membership videos, Naib? Did you enjoy them? Did you watch the membership videos? Did you enjoy them? Yeah, it's between you and Michael Toxic, and I don't think it was you. I think it was Michael. But happy to have you as a member, man. Happy to have you as a member. Yep. Happy to have you as a member. You didn't? They're right there, man. You can go check them out. They're right there. You can go check them out. This is kind of strange, though, because I'm looking at more clips on the membership video than members. So that means you guys watching them more than once. I'm looking at more clips on the membership video than members. Yeah, I'm looking at more clips on these membership videos than members. So you guys probably have these videos on repeat. You know what I'm saying? You guys probably have these videos on repeat. So I don't know. Let me see. Uh, so yeah, check them out now when you get a chance. Damien Owell said, I hope so. Said, oh, that's membership only video. Yeah. Oh, so you watched it. You just didn't know it was membership only video. That's what happened when you get gifted something because you were able to just click on it. You just didn't know that. Big up Damien Oil. Welcome to the stream, Damien. I hope so. What were we talking about, Damien? What are you open for? What are you open for? Let us know. Remind us. Remind us. Remind us what we were talking about. So yeah. The news are far and wide. So we pretty much just got to wing what we are doing. back to back. That back to back conversation, we have to put it on hold, man, to be honest with you. It's a dream, and we have to remember, it's something that has never happened before either. You get me? It's something that has never happened before either. So we have to be realistic and we have to be honest with ourselves. Because over here at Riley's World, we don't bother with the lighting here. We can't bother lie to ourselves and disappoint ourselves at the end of the season. You know what I mean? When we just finished the league, the back-to-back was exciting. It looked nice. It looked real. You get me? But we need to see a couple signing come in to guarantee, say, oh, yeah, we can do it. We still think we can do it. So that's the reason why I can understand why you say, I hope so. You know what I mean? It's right now, it's still just a hope, really and truly. It's really and truly just a hope. So I get it. But we need to figure out these incomings that we need to have to understand if it's a real possibility of it happening. Because we need to do it. We have not done it. We have never ever done it. You get me? We have never ever done it. So it's a situation that we need to gear ourselves and get it done. You get me? We need to gear ourselves up and we need to get it done. We need to start being like we're champions. You know what I mean? And attack the market like we're champions. Attack the market like we don't want to lose our championship. You know what I mean? We need to attack the market like this trophy belongs to us alone. You get me? That's what we need to do. We need to show people that we're serious about what we're doing. And just keep on doing the damn thing all the time. Just attack, attack, attack. You get where I come from? Yes, I. That's where we need to be at. So yeah. Now you said, how are you doing, Riley? All good. Yeah, man, all is well, man. You know what I mean? Always well. God is good, man. God is good, Naib. You know what I mean? That's appreciated for asking, bro. Thank you for asking. But go and check out those videos when you get a chance. And, you know what I mean? Get a good laugh. You know what I mean? The membership videos are fire, man. So you'll get a good laugh, all right? Rasta in the building. Big up everyone in the chat. And us. Appreciate it, Rasta. Appreciate it. Big up your damn self. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, we did do the damn thing. You get me? Just a win the talk that I go through right now because the transfer win and I give it nothing we suit we if you talk about. You get me? Nah, give us anything that suits us to talk about. So we're winging it and doing it. You know what I mean? Trying to touch on a piece of everybody and everywhere. You get me? Because of the time zone difference, I'm not able to come to the stream. Well, we have two different times that we stream now. You remember that night stream? You remember that mantra that we used to do in the different time? We're doing that back again. So we're back at that time again. So we have later on and we have now. You get me? So make sure your notification on so you can get the notification to see when we're coming alive. Because we stream twice daily. We stream at this time consistently and we stream at a later time, which is morning for you, consistently. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure that I capitalize on everybody who's not getting to come across to see what we're doing. You know what I mean? So we have two time zones going on. You know what I mean? So it should work. Back like how we used to have it. It should work. So we're going back to basic pretty much. We're going back to basic pretty much. So tomorrow, later on when we're streaming, that's probably going to be like 12 o'clock for you in the day. Or something like that. It's 3:40 now, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. 8, 9 o'clock in the morning for you when we're doing our next stream. So you'll be up and about. All right? Yeah, man, you'll be up and about. Because I think you and Chris is on the same time. You and Chris is on the same time. So Chris normally comes in on that time. You know what I mean? In the morning. He's normally here sometime this time, but I think he's probably knocked out or something by now. You know what I mean? So yeah. But that's what it's about. That's where it's at right now. We're trying to make sure that we cover everybody. Make sure that everybody can get their input in the discussion and in what's going on in the building of the channel and us going forward. You get me? Yeah, so that is it. So news broke out today that Vinny Jr. saying by Sky Sports. I don't know how much to take the Sky Sports news because Sky Sports didn't break the news. So I'm not going to let them break it up for me. Yeah, as I'm saying, them never break out the news. I'm not going to let them break it up for me. We will figure it out along the way. When we see Vinny Jr. sign his contract at Real Madrid as well, then we will understand and know that, okay, that is the situation. You know what I mean? But Sky Sports is the one that break this news, and David Ornstein is the one that break this news. You know what I mean? It's understanding that, okay, Fabrizio haven't report anything on this news, period. That's, you know what I mean? But David Ornstein, he doesn't do clickbait. You know what I mean? He doesn't do clickbait. So he's not sending something out there to get clickbait. So we understand. When he said it's over, then we say, okay, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to run with Sky Sports situation and feel like, say, okay, I've seen a lot of things on Sky Sports that are not even close to what is really going on. Lots of things. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say that just to keep my faith and my confidence up. Even if it's not going to be Vinny, somebody big is coming through that door. Somebody big is coming through that door. A global superstar is walking through that door before the season begins. Watch and see. You get me? We need that global superstar. We need somebody big because guess what? Saka won't step up and go to the next level. He won't. I don't know. He won't. Injured, whatever it is that's causing, that's hampering him, you know what I mean, is not bringing us that next level of global superstar. He's a superstar. But we need a global superstar. We need a superstar stardom that sponsors are going to be running down to give sponsorship because Vinny have about 15 sponsorship. You get what I'm saying? Vinny's sponsorship is unreal. And that's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why I can understand Real Madrid not wanting to let him go. Because Real Madrid also is getting 50% of Vinny's sponsorship. 50% of Vinny's sponsorship. And that's where the war is coming from. That's where the vibe is coming from. Because Kylian Mbappe also has his sponsorship. I don't know if he has as much as Vinny. But Kylian Mbappe, as far as reports are concerned, he is getting 100% of his sponsorship. Plus, he's getting way more pay than Vinny Jr. You know what I mean? And that's where the standard is at. Vinny Jr. needing money. Vinny Jr. want money. And he need to get paid just as much as the highest paid person there. You know what I mean? So let's see if Real Madrid gonna fall or Vinny gonna fall. All right, nobody gonna fall and they gonna part ways. You know what I mean? Those are some of the possibilities as well. You get me? So there's lots of stuff that we can look into and talk about and just see where it's going to happen. And why they spreading fake news like Vinny coming to Arsenal? Nobody never said Vinny coming to Arsenal now. You know what I mean? They said Arsenal exploring the possibilities of making an attempt to bring Vinny to Arsenal. There's no concrete evidence of Vinny coming to Arsenal. So no news is being spread carelessly. Arsenal fans might be saying, okay, Vinny to Arsenal, but it's just we looking at the possibilities. All right. So it's just possibilities. Damian said Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, no. No, he's an okay player. And we're not looking for okay player. I don't think Marcus Rashford, I don't think this Marcus Rashford is better than say for instance, Gabriel Martinelli. No, I don't think this Marcus Rashford is better than Gabriel Martinelli. You know what I mean? So why? Manchester City don't want him. Barcelona got him to buy for 30 mil and they didn't take it. Why should we? You know what I mean? Why should we? I don't think we should. No, I don't think we should. I think we should leave that one alone and let Rashford stay and become Manchester United problem. Leave him as their problem. We don't have to take on their problems all the time. You know what I mean? For years, we've been trying to assist Chelsea. We're done assisting people. You know what I mean? Yeah, no more assistance. That is it. Yeah, I understand that is it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how I feel about Rashford. I think he needs to stay where he is. Pretty much. You know what I mean? I don't think he's an elite player. I don't think he's as good as he was. You know what I mean? So he just needs to stay over there. That's it. Vinny is a money maker himself. Vinny pays his own salary. You know what I mean? Vinny don't need them to come change when I ask for. he can pay his own salary. You get what I'm saying? But he just won't be outdone. He just won't be outdone. So I understand where it's coming from. I do understand where it's coming from. You know what I mean? Being to Arsenal, no, that's not going to happen. Okay, now don't worry about it. You mean it's not going to happen just like how Ronaldo was never ever going to win a World Cup? I know, that's cheap, right? Yeah, that's cheap. That's a cheap shot. That's a low blow. Okay, my bad. Rashad Riley, from what I understand, this Vinny situation is being dealt with directly between Arsenal and Real Madrid board. Yeah, my understanding is that Real Madrid is aware of Arsenal interests. You get what I'm saying? Real Madrid is aware of Arsenal interests. So it's not this Vinny situation is not one of them low situation. It cannot be an idle situation like them other kind of situation. We're talking about big superstars. We're talking about very big situation. That's the reason why Arsenal is prepared to pay to show out at least 130 for him, because they understand that even though he just have a year left on his contract, 80 million ain't gonna get him out there. 100 million ain't gonna get him out there. You gotta go over that. Don't matter the year on his contract. And Vinny Jr. is a money making aspect. Everybody know that. So spending 150, 130, 120 million, you're gonna make back that money. You know what I mean? You're gonna make back that money. I understand that Arsenal is prepared also to give him his full sponsorship rights. You know what I mean? Give him his full sponsorship right, which is quite it is correct. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to take none of Vinny money. We just need Vinny to come and deliver us trophy. You get me? That's what we need from Vinny. Just come and deliver us some trophy. You get me? Damian said, if we don't get Vinny JR, what next? I mentioned this earlier on in the morning stream. You know what I mean? And as I mentioned, that's the reason why I keep on saying that Arsenal need to bid for Vinny now. Whether he's in negotiation to renew his contract with Real Madrid or not, test the waters now. If you test the waters now and ruffle the water a little bit and see if it get dirty, then you can understand what to do. But we can't sit around and wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks for Real Madrid and Vinny to decide what they're going to do. And then Vinny going to decide, okay, you know what, I'm going to really renew my contract at Real Madrid and leave Arsenal helpless because they bang all their time in waiting to see what's up with that situation. You know what I mean? When they like a Barcola, probably go to Liverpool and any other good aspect that they will get. Pretty much all the top targets will be off the market. And if they're going to go in a club and take out a top target, they're going to have to overpay, which they do not like to do. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is they need to act now on these targets that they are waiting on. Why playing a waiting game? Time doesn't stay still. Time waits on no one. Go make a bid. It's the same thing with the Bruno situation. It's a good thing Bruno Hart is just dedicated to Arsenal, to come into Arsenal Football Club, because he actually wants to win trophy. You get me? He actually wants to win trophies. It's a good thing that he's just that's what he actually wants to do. Because I guarantee you somebody will have jumped in and tried to hijack again. You know what I mean? But we need to go in now and make bids so we can know where we stand. You know what I mean? You look at Alvarez, make a bid. Make a bid. If Atletico determine that they're not selling to Barcelona, then make a bid. You get me? If you make a bid and have that bid sitting there, then Atletico definitely won't sell to Barcelona. You get what I'm saying? And they'll just wait and just run it down until Barcelona lose interest, go for somebody else, and then he becomes available. And he has no other choice. Make a bid. You can't just sit around, just doing nothing, waiting. You know what I mean? No. Have to make a bid. Russia said we will get him. There's no if. Have faith, even if it's small. It's Vinny or bust. It's 4 a.m. here. I sleep at this time every day. Today I do not have work, so I don't sleep yet. No. So time to sleep. Good night, Riley. See you soon. Have a good day. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Appreciate you for passing through. As I said, we'll be here again tomorrow. For you, it's tomorrow, so that's 4 hours from now. You'll probably still be sleeping. You'll probably still be sleeping, but we'll be here again. But yeah, take a chance, man. Take a chance. Take a chance and do the damn thing. You get me? Yes. People, remember, I'm telling you, the membership videos are there, so take a chance at the membership video as well. You know what I mean? Go over there, subscribe to the membership, and you know what I mean? Have some fun with the videos. You know what I mean? Have some beautiful fun with the videos. Yeah, they're there. So have some fun with them, man. Yeah, later night, times are stopping by. Yeah, man. But yeah, just take a chance and make something happen. You know what I mean? We can't be sitting here at the end of the transfer window with nobody in or nobody that's gonna help us win trophies in. You know what I mean? We don't want a panic buy. You know, we don't want a panic buy. We want this to be calculated and precise and very serious. You know what I mean? We want to make sure that we were on top of our game when we did what we did. So yeah, take a chance and go ahead and do it. Yeah. Rashad said, but we must be willing to act quickly once Vinny is on the market because other clubs will try to swoop in. Acting quickly. We've been waiting, so I think we will act quickly. We need to act now. You get me? We need to act now. That's what we need to do. We need to act now. It's Vinny is available. City and other clubs will jump in. The thing about City is that City already have Alan on a massive paycheck. You know what I mean? And a massive paycheck. So I don't to get another player and bring them up to that speed and that standard again, it's the same situation. You know what I mean? It's the same situation all over again. What Vinny wants to do is Vinny wants to be the man at the club. If he goes to Manchester City, he's going to be behind Haaland in wages again. And I don't think he wants that. I think he wants to be the highest earner at the club that he's at because he's a fantastic player. You get me? So I don't see him going to City. Wherever he's going, he's going to make sure that he's the top dog here. That's what I get from Vinny's situation right now. And Real Madrid are not willing to make him the top dog because they have Kylian Mbappe. And if they make Vinny the top dog, then they're going to have a problem with Kylian Mbappe. You know what I mean? So you see where this back and forth is going with these two? You know what I mean? If they make Kylian Mbappe is the top dog right now, Vinny wants it. If they make Vinny the top dog, then they're going to have a problem with Kylian. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's loads, there's a gap. There's a gap. So that's what I'm saying. The time is now. Make the difference now. You know what I mean? I'm not following this report that the door is closed. Even if the door is closed, open it. The door is closed because they have never knocked on it before. So it was always closed. You didn't go there and knock on this door, period. So it was never open. It was always closed. Now is the time for you to go and knock on it. You got to knock and find out if these players are available, if they're willing to come. Propose to them. Show them what we're about. But we can't sit around just doing nothing and expect that it's going to happen. That's crap. That don't make sense. You get me? That don't make sense. Toxic said the only thing that would stop Vinny is his own greed for money. Meaning he'll want to go with a club who will pay a ridiculous amount of money. The thing about it is, to be honest, Toxic, whatever wages Vinny want, Arsenal can pay it. Arsenal highest wage, highest earner is Saka at 300. That's Arsenal highest earner. But he's never going to get over 500. So if he wants 450, 400, 500, Arsenal should be able to pay it because Vinny is going to bring back that money to Arsenal. You get me? Vinny's going to bring back that money to Arsenal, and they got to look at it and understand. I don't think that's the reason why. Just realize I don't think Arsenal is scared of the money because it has been discussed, and I know it has been approved. Remember the KCE or KSE, whatever the company brand name. Remember they're a big brand, and Vinny is a big marketing tool. So they're going to use Vinny. They are going to use him to gain popularity and promotion. You know what I mean? So Vinny ain't going to just get hired as a player. He's going to be the face of the KSE company. He's going to be the face that brings them into the global market. Vinny is a global brand. You know what I mean? And I think that's really what Arsenal is capitalizing anything. I think this is more a boardroom decision than Arteta himself. You get me? I think this is more a boardroom decision than Arteta himself. I think they're looking to grow the brand. They're looking to expand the brand, and they need a global superstar to bring the brand. And I think that's where Vinny comes in. So yeah, we fans are getting excited about Vinny the player, but they are getting excited about Vinny the brand. You get me? So it's two different excitement. Two different excitement. If it doesn't make sense money-wise for them to make back 6 times, 20 times, 30 times the amount of money that they're going to be giving Vinny, they're not going to do it. You know what I mean? They're not going to do it. So that's what's up. We need a chin 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 to be the new chin of the brand. That is it. We need a chin chin chin. Toxic. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Need to bring that chin 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 to us now. That is what's going on. That's what's going on. Yeah, man. The chin 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 is need to come be on the fashion show in London. You get me? Yes, 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 yes. So I'm just saying, take a chance. Take a chance. I'm not here because I feel like Vinny gonna come or I feel like he's available. No, I'm not even just talking about Vinny. The players that we want, the Alvarez, you know what I mean? The potential Barcola, the players that we want, take a chance, make a bid. Make a bid. You don't stand a chance if you don't buy a ticket. If you don't buy a ticket, you don't stand a chance. That's a fact. That's a reality. Make a bid. And let's see what happens. Make a bid. That's all we need Arsenal to do. Just make a bid. Show us that you have our best interest just as much as yours. The fans are here. Remember, we are the money makers now. We, the fans. You get me? Take some pressure off us and buy Vinny Jr. let him carry the club for a second. Let him be the money maker for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let him be the money maker for a little bit. You know what I mean? Can you imagine how much one a Vinny jersey can go for? It's going to be the most expensive jersey in Arsenal history. And they're going to sell off. They're going to be going like hot bread. I think you're going to probably break record sales in like a day. Let them announce that this player is going to be an Arsenal player this year. And jersey being start by before you even sign on the dotted line. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let him see. Do the damn thing and they'll see. Do the thing. It's massive, man. It's massive. We need to be aware. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need to be aware. We need to just make it happen. Let me get a water and be right back. Vinny jersey will sell like hotcake. It sell faster than that. You know what I mean? They can't print to sell. So they're gonna be going fast. You know what I mean? They can't print to sell. That's how fast they're gonna be going. So believe, trust and believe. Let me get a water, I'll be back. Back again, people, back again. Yeah, so that's it. Uh, I see now watching the videos. I thought he said he was going to bed. He watching the membership videos and loving them. He watching the membership videos and loving them. But we're not talking about the membership video. Talking, what do you think about it? Was it were they good? Just let me know if they were good. You know what I mean? And if you enjoy them. So news been coming out today that Arsenal are optimistic about reaching an agreement with Newcastle for midfielder Bruno Guimaraes, with the transfer becoming a matter of hours for the Gunners. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. Talk to say I like the personal story growing up. Yeah, I had to cut it short because I only had it on a 10 minutes timer, so I had to try to fit everything inside of 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I had to fit everything inside of 10 minutes. And the kids are funny to watch. Yeah, whenever I do those small actings, I try to be myself. You know what I mean? I love to joke and stuff like that. So I like to joke around. That's just me. Always joking around. So I try to bring my personality into what I do. But I'm happy that you guys are enjoying it. I'm happy that you love it. According to the report from ESPN, Brazil, Arsenal see the signing as opportunity to show their strength in transfer market by taking one of Newcastle key players and strengthening their squad with a statement. The Gunners have submitted a new offer around 75 mil for the Brazilian international, including 70 mil guarantee and 5 mil in potential bonus. The bid is still below Newcastle valuation, but there is optimism among those involved that an agreement can be reached. Bruno has reportedly been impressed by Arsenal interest, although he is not expected to force an exit from St. James Park. Another factor affecting Newcastle demand is that Leon are entitled to 20% of the profit from future sale, meaning Magpies will need to consider that payment when negotiating a deal. Bruno joined Newcastle from Leon 2022 for 50 million and has since developed into one of the club's most influential players. So I didn't know there was a sell-on clause there too. I didn't know that. No wonder why they're trying to hold out for money. You know what I mean? But sell him now anyway. You're making back your money anyway 4 years later. You know what I mean? And Bruno is 29. So you are making back your money 4 years later. So why hold back, man? Why hold back? There was other reports about other different Arsenal targets. Roma dream of Gabriel Martinelli deal, but Arsenal winger wage may make complication. Roma been linked with a move for Gabriel Martinelli in recent days, but a deal for the Arsenal winger appears extremely complicated, according to Alfredo. Roma admire Martinelli qualities and would be interested in adding a player of his profile to their attack. The Brazil winger is considered a top talent and has just around 11 months remaining on his current contract with Arsenal. However, the financial side of the deal makes a move difficult. Martinelli currently salary report around 11 million gross per year, a figure that would already be a major challenge for Roma wage structure. The Italian club will also likely need to offer an even higher package to convince all parties, given his contract situation. As a result, Martinelli potentially moved to Stadio Olimpico is currently viewed as more a dream than realistic. I don't think they can pay the money that Arsenal going to want for Martinelli. Because Arsenal going to want about 60, 70 mil for Martinelli. Don't matter how long he has to leave on his contract. You know what I mean? Why do stuff like that? they always want to make the most out of their players, huh? Yeah, Newcastle is like that though. We can always see Newcastle like that. You know, what I mean, you see it with last season, how long they drag on the impact situation, you know. So they're always a hard bargain because persons are not really going to go for the mediocre players like the Tonali. You know what I mean? No big clubs really wanted Tonali. Persons are going for the big dogs. You know what I mean? The top players like the Grimmerish. You know what I mean? Like Isak. Those are the players that they are going for. And when it comes to those players, Newcastle gonna stop their feet down and you know what I mean, their stubbornness and their unwillingness to sell is gonna come in. You get me? So yeah, that's where the situation is at. And the project over Newcastle has been there for a while. You know what I mean? Without growth. You know what I mean? It's been there for a while without growth. So it's just a matter of time before these people are going to want to leave. You know what I mean? Was always there to know that, hey, if the project keep on standing still, you know what I mean? They're not going to grow. And that's just that. You get me? That's just that. So that's the situation of that. So that's where we are with the whole aspect of, you know. But guys, we're going to talk this up a little bit early today. You know what I mean? We'll be back later on for sure. You know, but we're gonna call this one an early evening, and you know that we appreciate you guys for being here, man. Thank you guys for always making it right as well. Thank you for showing up. You know what I mean? Thank you for showing up. And blessed to everyone who showed up and has been a part of what we're doing. We'll see you guys later on for the persons who are not sleeping and who can make it out. You know what I mean? So until then, hopefully we get some fantastic news to deliver. You know what I mean? On all fronts. You know what I mean? But until then, big up yourself and appreciate the vibes, the love, and the support. Big up on the damn self. All right? Peace. I'm out.